Well, Belinda and Luke McCarthy have very strong representation at Club Menangle on Saturday night. I caught up with Luke to discuss their prospects. Well, Luke, just before we get into this very impressive list of drives, you have Expensive Ego and Spirit of St. Louis out of the Hunter Cup. Have they pulled up well?
Yeah, they travelled home well, Mike. They can have an easy week and just get set for the Miracle Mile heats now.
Is that the idea, Luke? Keep them fresh both in body and mind?
Yeah, well, last year King and Lewis raced in the Hunter Cup and then didn't race again until the heats and both come out and won. So we'll try and have that same plan as again this year.
First event, Luke, an interesting addition to the stable in no time like now. Nicely drawn in gate 3.
Yeah, nice big strong colt. He trialled quite well here last Wednesday and should take a lot of benefit from the trial. He's still quite big in condition. Thought Robbie Morris's horse trialled exceptional in that trial, so he's going to get a good trip, but I thought Robbie's did look hard to beat on the form.
Yeah, Porter Prince, from the draw, Luke, will you be prominent?
Oh, for sure. He's got good gate speed and he's going to be a horse that we think should do a really good job, work his way right through the grades.
Kingmaker's going exceptionally well. He's got 3 on the bounce. He's drawn out in gate 9.
Yeah, Kingmaker's flying. He's hit a real good purple patch. We had a few troubles with him. He had a quarter crack and just a couple of setbacks, and we've got him really good again now, and his form's great. Tricky draw, but he'll run an honest race.
That's the second event on the car. We move over to race 4. Number 2 is Mr. Ibiza. 6 Can't Find a Better Man. The latter coming off a very impressive win.
Yeah, really happy with Can't Find a Better Man, particularly his last start. He strip fitter from his first up run, second up, dropped to 25.6 last quarter, and it's a very strong field, and it'll be interesting to see how he measures up against some of them high quality 4-year-olds, and I think he will.
Mr. Ibiza certainly wasn't disgraced, Luke. 6 beaten 7 metres behind Republican Party last week. Yeah,
I thought he went good. It was just a fence-dominated race. They walked and only zipped the last 600, so he done a good job to finish as close as he did. And Muscle Bart also won at Newcastle last Friday in the race, and he's got a good draw, so I'm sure he'll run a good race as well. Race 6 is a Sibelia for the mares and a positive for Ferry Tinkerbell. She's drawn nicely. Yeah, it's good for her to get a lower gate draw instead of drawing 10 all the time, and very disappointed with her last start. She didn't feel as sharp, so we just changed her work around a little bit, and hopefully she can bounce back to her best. But I thought Jack Trainer's mares look like they got the handle on a lot of these mares around at the moment. Must be excited about getting behind Bondi Lockdown once again. First up for the stable, first up for 4 months, and he went super behind Spirit of St. Louis. Yeah, he did, Mike. He smashed the clock. He's 52.5 off the track and couldn't hit the line any better, and he's trained on well, fortnight between runs, and expect him to come out and go really good on Saturday night. Certainly going to be right in there as far as the Miracle Mile is concerned on that particular performance. Yeah, well, I think it was just a wait and see how he went there Saturday night. We were hoping he'd go good. His trial was good, his work was good, and for him to come out and run that well, obviously it puts him high up in the talks, for the Miracle Mile. You certainly could have very strong numbers when that particular race comes around, Luke. Oh, we hope so. We think them 3 big boys in particular are good enough, and hopefully can have a good few weeks with them and have them spot on for when the big races come around. Interested to get your thoughts on Major Jealousy in race 8. Has drawn wide, which is a negative, but his effort here last week, 3 pegs. He got Bork going on the inside, got Bork coming on the outside, and then couldn't get any momentum over the last 60 metres. He raced really good. I just spoke with Jack Brown before, and he said if he'd have got the clear run up the inside, he wins the free-for-all. So, it's good to see him bounce back into top form, and drops down in grade into the condition race. So you'd think he'd run a really good race. Over to the last, and this looks like one of the better races on the card, Luke. It's just chock-a-block full of outstanding talent. Rocker Coco, you suggested, first up for the stable from Western Australia, would run a bold race, and he certainly did. Yeah, he was super here in the Simpson, and Shannon Price's colt's obviously very talented, Captain Treacherous fella, but he had the draw on us there last time. We've got the draw this time, and my fella's quick out of the gate, so I'm keen to see, how strong he is over the 2300. He feels like a good stayer, and it'll give us a good guide on where he's at leading into the Derby heats. Yeah, Shannon was very confident going into that race with Sure Thing. Captain was telling me before the race he expected him to win, and that he's got a big future. Very nice horse, and they've taken good care of him, haven't rushed him along, and now they're getting the rewards for it, and he certainly looks very special. Well, strong book, Luke. Can we sort out a special or two? I actually don't. No, I wouldn't have a special. I don't think. I think a great handful of drives. Can't find a better man. Bondi, Major Jealous. Like they're all great chances, but with tricky draws and obviously talented horses in the field. So I don't think I've got a special, but we could end up having a good night. Just need a bit of luck.
Look, I've got to give you congratulations for your tipping. A couple of weeks ago, you suggested the Stain would run a big race for Corey Parker. It did, 20-1.
Yeah, it went really good. Its last start, and found the line super. And I thought its runs had been good prior, and a little bit more Menangle racing had definitely toughened it up. And I'm sure it will continue to earn money here for Connections.
Luke, thanks for your time. Good luck on Saturday night. Maybe in for Bonza night.
Hopefully. Thanks, Mike.